Good morning, friends, and welcome to TV8's Good Morning Vale for Saturday, September 7th, 2019. Good morning to you, Beaver Creek. That's a live shot from almost at the top of Beaver Creek. That's patrol headquarters. Top of Cinch Lift is where you'll find patrol headquarters there. It's going to be a great day today here in the valley as we're waking up to a little bit of dew in the grass from last evening's rain. It was great to see some moisture come into our valley last evening. Good stuff, guys. I'm one of your hosts today, Eric Sundblad, and we've got Michelle Seymour live in Beaver Creek, showing off some beautiful views up there in Beaver Creek. You know, the mountains are all about athleticism and activities and just embracing getting out and enjoying the outdoors. And this weekend in Avon, no different from any others, there's an awesome triathlon event going on around the town of Avon all day today. It was happening yesterday as well. It's called 970 Avon Fest. If you're wondering why there's a little bit more police activity blocking off roads or just more hubbub around town, well, there's your reasoning. There's triathlons happening all day long. Started off at 6:30 this morning. Before we even got the show kicked off, people were already starting their runs and bikes around Avon. It starts with bike and then transitions to swim and then ends with running. And it's, like I said, going on all day long. Then at the end of the day, it starts with a beer festival. There's the beer miles, starts at 6 p.m. And then after that, they're bringing in the winner of the Telluride Bluegrass Festival from a couple years ago in to perform for everybody. They're called Trout Steak Revival. If that doesn't scream bluegrass to you, I don't know what does. But it's going to be an absolute blast. These guys, fairly acclaimed across the industry for bluegrass bands. They originated from Colorado and love to bring kind of a mountain vibe to their music. So what better way to kind of kick in the fall season and say goodbye to summer than a last, get a little triathlon in, drink some beer, and enjoy some bluegrass. It's very Colorado-y today in Avon. I fully support it. And Michelle Seymour, live from Beaver Creek. How are you doing this morning, Michelle? How's it looking up there?
It is great up here this morning, and maybe the run, bike, swim thing isn't quite your thing this morning, this early on this sort of wet, chilly morning that we have, but something really fun going on over in Lion's Head today is Oktoberfest. So lots of fun activities going on with that over there. They're going to have live music throughout the day. Helmut Fricker Band is going to be over there playing some of his Bavarian favorites, as well as all that great German beer. Lots of fun events, stein hoisting, all sorts of stuff going on, keg bowling. So that one just sounds so much fun, whether you are a spectator or participating in that. Lots of fun activities as well. As always, they have the best dressed contest. So a lot of fun to even just go walk around and check that out. Now, if you are looking for something else to do today, maybe get some not last minute, but early season Christmas gifts. Today's the very last Minturn market, which to me is sort of like the end of summer when those markets come to an end. But if you want to head over to Minturn today, that is going to be going on until about 2 o'clock. A great place to get some really cool souvenirs. They've got lots of fresh produce and vegetables, as well as, like I said, they have some really cool Colorado artisan products. So a great place to go pick up some of those Christmas gifts. Time to start thinking about some of that stuff so you don't get caught at the last minute. As well as Minturn is just a really fun town to go walk around and check out. So stay with us. Lots of fun coming up on Good Morning Vale today. We'll be right back with your local weather.
Is Cooper outside?
I don't know. Cooper? Here, boy.
If your life isn't always practical, your carpet should be. You can relax with Lee's with our pet-friendly, stylish, and durable Lee's carpets. Backed by the industry's only 25-year no-exclusion stain warranty.
Don't worry. Carpet One's got this covered.
Oh.
Find your new Lee's carpet in stock now. We can install right away.
Step on. Take a look around. And take a listen. Relax to the rhythm of the train on the tracks. For the kids, and the kid in all of us. The Leadville, Colorado and Southern Railroad.
Welcome to Boone's Wine and Spirits, where we're buying big, selling low, and having fun. This store offers the largest selection of beer, wine, and spirits. Alongside 42 cooler doors, this wide array of choices is accompanied by a knowledgeable staff and 5 in-house sommeliers. You are sure to find something that you cannot live without, or something you just have to try. Come on by, say hello, we hope to see you soon.
Coyote Cafe is a Beaver Creek staple for its vibrant atmosphere, killer Mexican cuisine, including our new taqueria menu, and inventive scratch-made cocktails, craft beers, and signature margaritas. Catch live music on the patio, snag great après specials, watch the game on our big screen, or join the Mug Club. And make the Yodi, as the locals like to call it, your next stop for lunch and dinner. Open 7 days a week.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We're for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% off on over 50 of the best designer brands as you stroll through our 3 beautiful shopping villages.
This weather report is brought to you by TV8, streaming live on Facebook. Follow TV8 Vail for mountain reports, event coverage, live interviews, and more.
You are looking out at Two Elk over in Vail, and that was quite a show last night with all the lightning around the mountains here. Really fun to watch, as well as really nice that we got some of that moisture out of it to reduce the fire danger around here. But today is going to be a much drier day out here. Still a little moist on the ground out here and a little chilly in the shade. As soon as that sun comes out today, it is going to be warming up. Great temperatures to head over to Avon and watch 970 Avon Fest. Check out the triathlon, or head over to Vail and check out Oktoberfest in Lion's Head going on. We're going to warm up to about 74 degrees today. Only a 20% chance of showers this afternoon. So it is going to be much drier, much sunnier today, as well as going into tonight. That sun is now setting before 7:30. The sun is going to be setting at 7:29 tonight with a low of 47 for your overnight lows, but pretty dry overnight. If you are traveling along the I-70 corridor today, much drier throughout the state today as well. Reaching a high of 89 in Denver, 77 in Vail, 74 in Avon, and 81 to the west of us in Eagle. It looks like it's going to be a pretty nice day throughout the area. Enjoy it today, because tomorrow we have that higher chance of precipitation coming back into the forecast. A little cooler at 71 with a 50% chance of rain on Sunday, but then it starts the work week off with sunny skies in the 70s throughout the week. A slight chance of showers in and out, but overall some great September temperatures to get out and maybe enjoy a little bit of mountain biking. We're going to be learning about some awesome trails to go hit next in the Trail Report with Eric.
Well, it's been an absolutely incredible summer for mountain biking, especially on Vail and Beaver Creek Mountain, utilizing the gondolas to just not have to pedal up a mountain and just enjoy some flowy downhill. But if you really got the vibe for flowy downhill and you're a little disappointed that maybe you can't ride Vail and Beaver Creek on the weekdays anymore and only the weekends for a couple more weeks, let's get into Eagle, town of Eagle. That is the mountain bike mecca of the mountains up here because it's a little lower elevation, so that means a little bit more desert style terrain than the more wooded terrain that we get up here. But the lower elevation also means that it stays warmer and turns into winter much slower in Eagles. That's why it's a great option now that the gondolas are closed on the weekdays in Vail and Beaver Creek. And here's a little map of the Eagle Bike Park area. And as you see with all these little colored lines, there are a ton of trails in Eagle. We're talking over 100 miles worth of trails. Now, my personal favorite is a run called Boneyard to climb. So you climb up a trail called Boneyard, and then you get access to 3 different downhill trails. There's Fireweed, there's Pool and Ice, and another one that has now slipped my brain. But there's 3 amazing trails at the top of Boneyard that you can ride in Eagle, and it's incredibly flowy downhill trails. We're talking big man-made berms, some great drops, but it also is good enough for people for any abilities. So don't be intimidated by any of the trails in Eagle. Head down there to check it out. It's just about a 20-minute drive west of Avon, where our studio is located, probably 35-minute drive from Avon. Go check yourself out some Eagle. And hey, after you're done biking, maybe it's time to get some clothes. We're going to check out the outlets at Silverthorne after this short break.
Elevate your adventure this summer at Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park in beautiful Glenwood Springs. You'll get unlimited turns on all of the park's awesome attractions, plus 2 cave tours for one low price with our Fun Day Pass. Only $53 for kids and $58 for adults. Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park, America's only mountaintop theme park.
Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park. It's awesome! Let us put you in the spirits. Avon Liquor.
Hey guys, I'm looking for some amazing craft beer.
We got it!
Hi, I'm looking for the best wine selection in the Vail Valley.
That's us!
I'm looking for great customer service and an awesome rewards program.
They got it!
So if you want great customer service and amazing shopping experience, and we'll even hop in the truck and deliver your goods, then stick with the locals' favorite. Come on down to Avon Liquor.
And let us put you in the spirits.
Find your new floor today. We can install it right away. Our full-time staff of professionals will install your new floor to the highest quality standards. Your new floor comes with a lifetime installation guarantee. With over 150 choices of beautiful hardwood floors and luxurious carpet in stock now, you'll find the perfect new floor for your home. Because at Rugs Benedict, we know floors.
The outlets at Silverthorne, just right at exit 205 on I-70, has a wealth of savings opportunities for you. And I'm here with, she's kind of like the queen bee of all of the savings. We have Peggy Ziegler. And Peggy, today we are talking American Classic.
We are. Levi's. You don't get more American than that.
No, you definitely do not. And it's so good for all seasons, really.
It is. It really is. And there's deals every day, which is such a neat thing.
Oh, definitely. And so worth just going to check out for, even just for maybe an hour, or if you want to spend the whole day. But when it comes to Levi's, you pulled some great looks for some of our models. And this first one, I think this is probably one of the biggest trends of the summertime.
It is. And it's it's become a classic look from afar. So this is Olivia, and she has on her classic 501 overalls. A big time now for the 501s coming back on trend. And she also has her striped tee on, and then she has that Levi's tote, and then she also has those, the overalls are all cuffed up, which looks so great. Again, traditional and fun. $157 would be retail, comes to $90 outlet. She's going to save about $70.
That's incredible that you get all of that. I mean, typically you would spend just that on the overalls.
Exactly. If you were lucky enough to find them.
Right.
Yeah, for that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right. Now, who is our next model?
Well, next is Alexandra, and she kind of has a spin on what Levi's is becoming as well. They also have that fun, instead of the Hawaiian shirt, this is the floral fun shirt that you can wear with so many different things. It's got the tie front. She has the boyfriend jeans. They're distressed jeans, which are super comfy, and her Levi's tote. Her whole outfit would be $196. Comes to $75. She's saving $121.
Oh my gosh, I love that. I feel like she also is like makes me want to go to like an island. With
Does,
that shirt
yeah,
on.
isn't that fun?
It's so perfect for
so
the
neat.
summertime. Okay, now when it comes to Levi's, it's obviously not just for the girls.
Right. So this is Levi's for boys. And then who better says it than Alex B? He's got his Levi's jacket on, and it's also a Levi's jacket, but it also has that knit detailing on the sleeves. He's got his black traditional Levi's graphic shirt tee on, and then his fabulous shorts and his backpack. Whole outfit would be $144, comes to $53, so he's going to save $91. Way to go, Alex.
Yeah, nice work, Alex.
Yeah.
I mean, that can definitely transition from summertime into fall. And
Absolutely.
So great how many options there are.
Yeah.
And then who's our last model today?
Well, next is Layla. And Layla has on the classic white denim jean jacket that she can also dress up or down. She chose to make this a little sportier, so we've paired that with a floral fun tank tee. She also has her amazing jean shorts on and her Levi's fanny pack, which is so traditional, and it's great. It's convenient, right?
Yeah.
And looks great too. So $168 would be retail. Comes to $86, so she's going to save $82, all from the Levi's outlet.
That's amazing. And then on top of that, if you pick up a VIP savings card, which is really easy, it's totally free, but you do have to go in to the customer service center and say that you saw this on TV8, and then they'll give you the VIP savings card, and with this card you get additional discounts.
It's $10 off $100 or $30 off $200. So it definitely pays to stop off there as your first stop to outlet shopping at the outlets at Silverthorne.
That's right. So stop on in today and check out Levi's at the outlets at Silverthorne.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Glenwood Hot Springs Resort. A whole new side to water.
I'm not sure if it's the moisture in the air, but it feels a little chilly out here this morning. We're starting off around 47 here this morning. I guess all that rain cooled it down last night, and it was quite a lightning show. If you were watching out your window, enjoying that, it was pretty fun to watch. But we are going to have a much sunnier day today. We're going to warm up to about 74 today, so it's going to feel much warmer, especially if you are in the sun. Only about a 20% chance of showers. So much drier as well today, although we are going to cool back off going into the evening with that sun setting now before 7:30 at 7:29. So get out early and enjoy everything as these days are getting shorter. We're going to reach a low of around 47 over tonight. So a little cooler, getting those fall temperatures in the air. If you are traveling along the I-70 corridor, much drier throughout the state as well today. We're looking at temperatures of 89 down in Denver, 77 in Vail, 74 in Avon, and 81 to the west in Eagle. Much sunnier as well throughout, about a 20% chance of showers throughout. And then as we cruise into the work week, it is going to be sunnier starting on Monday, but tomorrow we still have some more rain in that forecast, about a 50% chance. Then it dries out a little bit for the work week. Temperatures in the 70s. So lots of work going on right now in Avon with that triathlon happening. So we're going to check in with our road report just to find out what road closures and whatnot are happening down there.
This road report is brought to you by Good Morning Vail, live and on demand with any streaming TV service. Use the YouTube app in Apple TV and more to search TV8 Vail.
Well, as a result of the kind of late night rain we got last evening, I-70 is looking a little bit wet this morning. So per the usual, if you have wet roads, watch yourself for hydroplaning. Make sure to not brake around the apex of a turn or heavily brake as you're descending I-70 or going down a steep hill, as you could potentially lose some traction. So that's my warning. or my cautionary tale on driving on I-70 today, but let's focus in a little bit closer on Avon, because as a result of the triathlons going on, thanks to the 970 Avon Fest, there's some road closures or potential delays throughout the town of Avon this morning. And it's just until 9 a.m. So from 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. Is when these road closures are going to affect you. So if you're maybe headed to Avon Bakery or headed to Starbucks, that's where the biggest closures are going to affect you. It's right along Avon Road. And you will encounter some roundabouts if you're just joining Avon for the first time here for the triathlon. So just some quick information on roundabouts. Now there's 3 big rules. The first rule, always yield before entering the roundabout, because the cars in the roundabout have the right of way. So that means if you're in the roundabout, don't ever stop. Never stop in the roundabout because you're going to impede the flow of traffic. And then the big rule to remember, the outside lane is meant to make a right-hand turn or go straight. The outside lane never goes in a full circle. The inside lane goes in a full circle, but can also go straight. So that means if you're in the outside lane and trying to go in a full circle when the inside lane is going straight, that's where the biggest roundabout issues occur. So we want to make sure that doesn't happen, everybody. All right, stay safe out there on our lovely Colorado roads, and stay with us here on Good Morning Vail. We got more fun coming up for you right after this.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We're for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% off on over 50 of the best designer brands as you stroll through our 3 beautiful shopping villages.
The extraordinary is a promise only Beaver Creek can deliver. The extraordinary is filled with infinite ways to spend your time together, where thoughtful details create a place for you to truly belong. And one-of-a-kind experiences are shared together. Beaver Creek. Belong in the extraordinary.
You know, everyone thinks of Vail Resorts as such a fun place to come and recreate, but Vail Resorts has a long history tied in with the military. And up at Camp Hale, our 10th Mountain Division, a division of skiers, mulers, mountaineers, trained and then served in World War II. And then it was after returning from World War II that Pete Siebert and Earl Eaton hiked Vail Mountain in 1957 and had the vision for this epic epic resort. And if it wasn't for these men and their military background and hiking up that, we might not have Vail Mountain. So Vail is trying to honor the people in the U.S. Armed Forces, the Canadian Armed Forces, and the Australian Defence Force for the second year by bringing back their military epic pass. And this is a way of giving back a little bit to those who serve others and the gentlemen and women who go out there and protect all of our freedoms and their families. So really cool stuff that they're trying to do to give back, and we're going to take a closer look at everything they're trying to do for those who serve others.
The greatest blessing that came out of the 10th for many of us was the great common love of the mountains. That's what holds us together and has held us together for a lifetime. Just the mountains. The mountains.
Vail Resorts was founded by soldiers from the 10th Mountain Division. They were pioneers and innovators, willing to push through all obstacles and naysayers to create something amazing. In 2008, Vail Resorts continued this innovative spirit with the creation of the Epic Season Pass, changing the entire industry by providing an unheard of value to passionate skiers and riders around the world. The pioneering spirit of the 10th Mountain Division has continued as we have introduced other game-changing innovations while adding to our family of resorts. Throughout it all, our company's core value has always been the same: to serve others. To celebrate the 10th anniversary of the Epic Pass, we are honoring the truly epic service of our founders in the 10th Mountain Division and the service of all men and women in the armed forces. This year, we are introducing the Military Epic Pass to make our mountains more accessible to everyone who has served their country. We will also donate $1 for every season pass sold to Wounded Warrior Project. Because Epic is about more than being the best season pass. It's about service and celebrating all who serve others.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Beaver Creek Resort.
Beaver Creek looking quite lovely this morning as the sun is slowly rising over Beaver Creek Mountain. That shot's from our back patio. You know, we're that close to the mountains here in the little town of Avon, where our studio is located. It's going to be another gorgeous late summer, almost early fall. I don't know if I'm allowed to say early fall quite yet. You know, Michelle commented on my shirt this morning thinking, is that a flannel, Eric? Is it fall time for flannel? I don't know, I hope so. I really want it to get there quickly so we can start skiing and snowboarding. Today though, high of 74 degrees. That counts as late summer. Just a 20% chance we'll get a little bit of precipitation. Likely not as serious as last evening's precipitation and the lightning storm that came along with it. That was a heck of a lightning storm, guys. 47-degree low this evening, sun setting right about 7:30 p.m. as the days slowly get shorter as we approach the winter season. And now we're going to pan our view out, look at the entirety of the national map here. Big thing to note, just a lot of mix, a lot of high and low pressure systems, some moisture to the north of us and some moisture building in the Pacific, but mainly dominated by a big high pressure system here. And as we look at the jet stream, it's just fairly calm. So we're not going to see any of that large storm activity sweep into our valley. It's just going to be fairly moderate conditions throughout the rest of the week. That's right. Very nice conditions. Temperatures slowly declining to about 64 degrees by the end of the week. Watch out for a little bit of rain tomorrow. Thanks to Beaver Creek for sponsoring this weather. Now we're going to check back in with Michelle Seamer in Beaver Creek.
Epic Morning is brought to you by Vail Summit Orthopedics and Neurosurgery, keeping you active.
You know, Eric was talking fall weather. Well, we have September activities here in Beaver Creek. So let's talk about some of the fun things that you can go do here in Beaver Creek. So the Adventure Center is going to be open daily, and head on in there. They can give you lots of information on hiking, fly fishing, all sorts of stuff like that that you can schedule. However, everything has sort of switched to fall hours. So they're still open during the week. They're going to be open from 9 to 3 at the Adventure Center. However, the activities up here by me right now, I'm on the mini golf course. We also have some bungee trampoline, a little bit of gem panning, lots of fun activities at the base here. Now they're just going to be open on Saturdays and Sundays. Now the Adventure Center on the weekends, if you're interested in one of these activities, is going to be open from 9 a.m. till 4:30. So come on up, lots of fun to be had. And if you're looking for something to do during the weekdays, the ice rink in Beaver Creek is still open as well, and that is going to be open till the last Sunday in September. And that is open weekdays from 5 p.m. till 9 p.m. daily. So lots of fun to check out over there as well if you're looking for something to do. This time of year, the ice is actually in great shape to get out there, go for a skate. They have rental skates for the tiniest little members of your family, little size 8s for the toddlers, all the way up to large 16 size men. So go check them out. We've got lots more coming your way on Good Morning Vail.
Step on, take a look around, and take a listen. Relax to the rhythm of the train on the tracks. For the kids, and the kid in all of us, the Leadville, Colorado and Southern Railroad.
This is an ad for a chip so iconic, we don't need a logo. It's the three-sided crunch. You know, that cheesy, spicy, crispy, crunchy, flavor-packed bodega snack that rhymes with, I need those. An ad with no logo? It's another level. Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park. Take a ride on the tram all the way to the Rocky Mountain top. It's awesome! Swing over the canyon, you'll swear you're gonna drop. Thrills, adventure, family fun. Get here just as fast as your car will run. Tons of fun here waiting for you at Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park. It's awesome!
Join Hope of the Grand Valley October 19th at 10 a.m. for the 5K, 10K River Trail Walker Run. This is a fundraiser for Hope of the Grand Valley, which is a hand up, not a handout, by fostering and encouraging independence and self-sufficiency for low-income families. Registration is now open for all ages and goes until October 18th. Early registration is $25 or $35 the day of the event. You can register online at itsyourrace.com. Join us for the annual 5K, 10K Walker Run for Hope of the Grand Valley October 19th.
Do something great for you at Simply Massage. Get any 60-minute session for $89. Buy 5 sessions and get 1 free. With 4 mountain locations, relaxation is just a step away.
Up here in Beaver Creek, you're going to find the Coyote Cafe, which is a restaurant and a bar and a great place to spend some time with your family and your friends. Spending time with us today, Jeff Forbes. He's the owner of this more than 3-decade-old restaurant and bar. Thanks for being here.
You bet. Thank you.
How you been? Good?
I've been doing well.
So
yes.
we had a nice chat a little bit ago about the process. So you have some unique stuff that happens here. You had a relationship with Herradura Tequila, and you used to have these, they were hand-selected barrels of tequila.
Correct.
Specific to the Coyote Cafe,
Correct,
right?
yes. Exactly.
And now you're moving, those are done with that tequila. Now you're looking for more, and you have Patron. So a relationship with Patron.
We do. We have a relationship with Patron, the same type of thing. It's called a double barrel añejo with the Patron, and what they do is they'll move certain of their stock into smaller barrels.
That's
and
why it's a double barrel.
It's a double barrel, and exactly. They'll age it in a smaller barrel. It could be American oak, French oak, used oak, new oak, and it gives each tequila, each barrel a very, very distinct taste.
Now, you go to Mexico to taste these, or how did it work with Patron?
Patron, they actually brought the samples here, so we have not been to the Patron distillery yet. I'm really excited to go though,
Right,
because
I bet.
we can take a trip down there. Heard it's beautiful, so one of these days.
So they bring a handful of barrels, and you get to sample different flavored of these double barrel tequilas to find out which one you like the most, and that becomes the Coyote Cafe's single tequila, your
Right,
own.
it's our signature tequila. This particular year, it's barrel 22 was the barrel number we got last year. We picked up barrel 39. And this year, I believe it's all American oak. Last year, it was a blend of American and French.
That sounds so good. Now, you make these custom margaritas, these handmade, fresh squeezed margaritas here on a regular basis. Tell us about that.
Absolutely. You know, we use fresh squeezed lime juice, fresh squeezed orange juice, agave nectar, and water to make them. Even our house is fresh squeezed. And we do have a really good selection of other tequilas, not just the Patrons, but actually, that's a fun part of my job is I get to try a bunch of different tequilas and decide which ones we like.
I think that's great. And you also do a lot with craft beers.
We
That's
do.
a big part of what you do here. Tell us about that.
We do just Colorado craft beers, and the amount of craft beers it's exploded in Colorado, as you know. So again, we taste different ones and see what we think would fit best with our clientele here.
So we need to make it crystal clear, though, that it's not just about the margaritas and the craft beers. They also have a full menu. You have a great location. You have great food. So over 30 years you've been here, and people keep coming through those doors. What is it about, would you say, this place that really resonates well with the visitors and the locals?
Well, you know, I think it's a comfortable place to be. We're low key, and people just recognize it. I mean, I see the same people year after year after year. It's great. It's nice to see them.
How do people find you here in Beaver Creek?
You know, we're just one level above the mezzanine, right next to the main ticket office.
And then probably your website also is a pretty good resource also if people want to check out a little bit more about who you are, right?
Sure. Yeah, it's coyotecafe.net.
Jeff, thanks. Cheers to you.
Thank you. Cheers.
Here's to a great season, and thanks for your time. Stop by the Coyote Cafe, located, like Jeff said, just one escalator ride up to the left from the base of Beaver Creek. We'll be right back.
This weather report is brought to you by the outlets at Silverthorne. 3 villages, hundreds of brands, one great Rocky Mountain location.
Lovely shot of Breckenridge, just to the east of us in Summit County. You know, I've never seen really Breckenridge in the summer look so unsnowy. I always feel like Breckenridge, there's such a high elevation, there's always some snow left over there. And actually they did have big snowbanks all summer long that they were building slides in, and you could go up there and have snowball fights. So it is fairly rare to see Breckenridge with no snow on it, believe it or not. We're going to have a beautiful day here in the valley. Things starting off around 47 degrees this morning at 8 a.m. They're going to climb to 74, so we're not quite into that fall transition yet. But as we move into the 5-day forecast later, it's coming. That fall transition, it's coming. This evening, expect overnight lows of about 47 degrees. Now, there was a 20% chance of precipitation this afternoon. That's likely not going to carry over into the evening. We should have fairly clear skies this evening, sun setting just about 7:30 p.m. Now, if you are headed over to Breckenridge, that mountain we just took a peek at, or getting on Vail or Beaver Creek for some of the last weekends that the gondolas and chairlifts are running, here's a look at your mid-mountain temperatures. 62 in Breckenridge, 66 in Vail, 65 Beaver Creek, 64 Keystone. Now, as we look ahead into the 5-day forecast, here's where we're going to start to see those fall conditions slowly creep up on us. As we enter into Wednesday and Thursday, temperatures declining to about 64 degrees. Now, big thing to note for tomorrow is that 50% chance of precipitation. A little storm system's going to roll into our valley and then quickly move west, or east rather, as it continues on across the nation. And thanks to the outlets at Silverthorne for sponsoring this weather. If you're headed over to Breckenridge, stop by the outlets at Silverthorne for some great deals on back-to-school clothes. And if you want to get a clue on the best place to eat in Beaver Creek, well, it is the Beaver Creek Chop House, and Michelle will be speaking with them right after this.
Hi everybody, I'm Mark Sassy. I'm a TV host for Good Morning Vail and TV8. And when I'm not talking about the outdoors, I'm in the middle of the outdoors. I spend my free time on the rivers fly fishing.
Welcome to Boone's Wine and Spirits, where we're buying big, selling low, and having fun. This store offers the largest selection of beer, wine, and spirits. Alongside 42 cooler doors, this wide array of choices is accompanied by a knowledgeable staff and 5 in-house sommeliers. You are sure to find something that you cannot live without, or something you just have to try. Come on by, say hello, we hope to see you soon.
The electric vehicle market is booming in the automotive industry, and that's why I'm excited to have Brian Hannigan from Holy Cross Energy here to tell us a bit about a new program you guys have to help increase adoption rates.
Thanks. Our Charge at Home, Charge at Work programs introduced last month provide access to electric vehicle chargers for our members at their homes or in their workplaces to help them use electric vehicles and take advantage of the technology that it provides. Our chargers are free, they're covered by rebates, and we'll work with electricians to help get them installed. We'll cover the installation, the warranty, and the maintenance over a 3-year period, all that in exchange for a flat monthly rate that appears on the members' bills. So it's a great program.
Just easily subsidized over 3 years, so essentially free chargers.
Free chargers, yeah. And so all they need to do is visit our website and start the process there.
Perfect. Thank you very much, Brian. I appreciate it. Check into Holy Cross Energy's website, adopt an electric vehicle, and help saving the planet one car at a time.
At the Alzheimer's Association Walk to End Alzheimer's, we carry flowers that signify why we want to end the disease. And we walk so that one day there will be a white flower for Alzheimer's first survivor. Join the fight at alz.org/walk.
Sign up today for the Walk to End Alzheimer's event at the Brush Creek Pavilion in Eagle on Saturday, September the 28th at 10 a.m. For more information and to register your team, please visit alz.org/walk.
I am actually behind the bar at the Chop House, one of my favorite places in Beaver Creek Village. And I've got Joe Griffith here joining me, the beverage director of the Chop House. Good morning. Thanks for coming in so early to hang out with us.
Oh, no problem. It's nice to be up early. Even though we were here kind of late last night, we had kind of a big wedding group last night that took over the whole restaurant, so that was fun.
That is a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm. They had a good time. Most people do when you have a wedding in Beaver Creek, I feel like.
Absolutely. And then tomorrow is one of my favorite days because it's football day.
Absolutely. The season started, which is good for us. Today, actually, second week of college football. So we don't have the college football tickets, but we do have the SEC network. We keep games on all day on all the TVs. We have 8 large TVs here in the C-Bar. We do have drink specials on Saturdays and Sundays, as well as the rest of the week. We do have the NFL ticket on Sundays. We've had that here for quite a few years now. We've got a nice following up in Beaver Creek here at the C-Bar for that, even in the off-season when there's definitely a lack of people.
Yeah, and tomorrow the weather is going to be sort of iffy. So the nice thing is you've got this awesome patio if it's gorgeous outside. And if we get that rain coming in, you've got these awesome giant TVs to come in and just watch some football.
Yeah, absolutely. Like I said, we have 8 big TVs, all of them 50 inches or more here in the C-Bar. We have a couple TVs in the bar in the Chop House too. But we do have $1.50 oysters from 11 to 7, and that is during the entire off season. They're always fresh. We get them in almost every single day. And we've got $9.99 flatbreads also. We have $5 New Belgium cans, 3 different types all the time. I've got $8 rotating cocktails, which are really good, stuff that I come up with all the time. A lot of it is things I'll be playing with for the winter menu. So it's a nice kind of sneak peek on some things sometimes that could be like half the price.
That's so fun. I would really enjoy getting to create different cocktails and test them out. But you get the best of it. You get to come in and taste them.
Absolutely. I mean, that's the best part of my job. This is my favorite time of year because I like to build the menus, and which means I get to taste all the stuff that we're creating.
Oh, how fun. And, you know, if it is a nice day out, your patio is filled with hummingbirds. I see those all the time whenever I'm sitting out there. And we're about to have all those trees changing over, too, especially as we get these cooler temperatures. So it's just a great place to sit, have lunch, and enjoy all that fall foliage, too.
Yeah, absolutely. I know I've been looking at, anyone who lives up here, we're looking at the trees every day now, just like, where's that first yellow tree?
Yeah.
And I haven't seen one yet, but I think, it just happens overnight.
It really does.
You wake up in the morning and all of a sudden it's like, okay, it's definitely fall.
Now, we are talking drink specials, but the Chop House is a really family-friendly place. You guys even have a magician that comes in here sometimes and entertains the kids, and you've got all these fun activities outside. So if you come in here for lunch, you can sort of let the kids go run around on the lawn right in front of you and enjoy everything. So can you tell us a little bit about your hours, what time you're open at right now in the September season?
So we're open from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. daily. You mentioned the magician. He actually is done for the season, but he does come back in the winter. There is live music still in the Vail Chop House. Phil's still playing on the weekends. We do have all the lawn games out in the front, bocce ball, cornhole, and everybody really enjoys being able to go out onto the lawn. You can come in, get a drink, head out there, play some games. Like you said, the kids can run around on the lawn, give the parents a little break.
Perfect. Well, come play some lawn games and test out one of these cocktails. We're going to be coming at you with some more information about the Minturn Market.
Elevate your adventure this summer at Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park in beautiful Glenwood Springs. You'll get unlimited turns on all of the park's awesome attractions, plus 2 cave tours for one low price with our Fun Day Pass. Only $53 for kids and $58 for adults. Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park, America's only mountaintop theme park.
Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park. It's awesome!
Weather's perfect. Families all together.
And we switched to Geico, save money on our boat insurance.
How can it get any better than this?
Dad, I just caught a goldfish.
There's no goldfish in this lake. Oh,
Whoa.
it's pure gold. We're gonna be rich. We're gonna be rich!
It only gets better when you switch and save with Geico.
Vail's most talented architects, builders, and interior design firms are creating some of the most spectacular homes in America. And our cameras will take you inside these homes and introduce you to Vail's most respected real estate companies specializing in high-end properties. Watch the Vail Home Show each day right here on Vail's TV8 or online. And remember, you can catch this show on the web anytime at vailhomeshow.com.
This weather report is brought to you by Good Morning Vail, live and on demand with any streaming TV service. Use the YouTube app in Apple TV and more to search TV8 Vail.
It's been an absolutely beautiful morning here in the Vail Valley, Eagle Valley area. I really enjoyed that rain last evening and great lightning showers. And it's been a while since we were able to wake up to some dew on the grass, so it was a nice little treat this morning. And even though we woke up to a little bit of wetness in the grass, look at how comfortable the temperatures are. High of 47 degrees to start our day, and that's at the base of Vail, so even warmer here in Avon. We've got a little palindrome of weather as the high today is 74 degrees. 20% chance of rain. Now this evening we're expecting temperatures to dip to about 47 degrees, just like we're starting the day off. And we are expecting some rain, maybe 20% chance today, 50% chance tomorrow. Here's a little look at the moisture building up over Colorado. You can kind of see that blue moisture just develop and then sweep its way onto the east. But fairly consistent temperatures throughout the majority of the week right around the low 70s before things start dipping. I think by Wednesday and Thursday, we're really going to start to feel like it's fall time. I wouldn't be surprised to wake up next Saturday and see some leaves changing their colors. And you know, a great place to see leaves changing their colors is the town of Minturn. And they're actually going to be trying to build a new bike park in the town of Minturn. So right now they're fundraising for it, and they've partnered with a local or a Colorado-based organization, the Get Outdoors Colorado organization. They're eventually going to be donating $250,000. Now, to get this $250,000, Minturn just needs to earn $30,000. So that's a nice little get a little bit of money and get a ton of money to build this bike park. And here's a little map of where the bike park's going to be. Essentially, this is the Little Beach Park area. That's where they have the drive-in movies. And you'll see it, the bike park, the big yellow line kind of swoops around it. So it's going to be some nice natural trails, but also they're going to be building big jumps and more features. If you've been to Frisco in Summit County, that's a great example of what they're trying to achieve with the bike park in Minturn. And they're actually going to be the first adaptive trail in Eagle County. So great things all around town of Minturn Bike Park. Go to GoCo.com and kick them some extra bucks so they can hit that $250,000 funding. And now we're going to check in with Cindy Craig from the town of Minturn, learn a little bit more about the Minturn market.
We are live here in Minturn. This is the final Minturn market of the summer. Every Saturday, you've got 80 to 100 vendors that converge in the quaint little community of Minturn. Cindy Craig joining us, and she's kind of the eyes and the ears of everything Minturn, would you say? That's a good way to put it?
Yes, that is a good way to put it.
Thanks for a great summer.
Thank you guys. Yeah. Thank you to TV8 for being a great partner this season. It's really been a fantastic market season. We've been super fortunate with the weather this season and with, our vendors and our visitors. We have, just a wide variety of unique vendors with different types of products, everything from jerky to jewelry, as we've been saying. Yeah. Really, you can find almost anything here, and our vendors are great to work with. So thank you to our vendors for this season. And to our customers, of course, locals and visitors alike. So we wouldn't be much of a market without them.
Right,
so we would like to thank them. It's really been a fantastic season. In addition to winding up the market season, it is the last Yoga in the Park as well for the summer. And so that's happening still today as well.
When you say Yoga in the Park, is that at Little Beach Park?
It is at Little Beach Park, yes. So that happens every market Saturday during the summer, 9:30 to 10:30. It is free but donation-based yoga. It benefits the Minturn Community Fund. And it's just a perfect setting for it over there at the park by the river. It's great.
So let me ask you this. You guys couldn't have done the market on your own. I mean, you could have, but it wouldn't have been quite the same. You have a great list of sponsors you want to thank.
We do, and this market really definitely would not be possible without our sponsors. So we have a great list of sponsors. So Vail Daily was our title sponsor this year again. So they have been for, I don't know how long, but the last few years for sure. Yes, a while. So they're our title sponsor. And then in addition, we have United Companies, Gallegos, Intermountain Engineering, GPS Designs Architecture, Carp New Hanlon Attorneys at Law, and Radio Free Minturn. I'd like to thank TV8, though not an official sponsor. You're kind of like a sponsor because you guys really give us, you're very generous and give us a great deal for our market arrangements. And then lastly, I would like to mention Alpine Bank, last but not least. They are our zero waste sponsor, which is something new for us this year. And we're really excited about this partnership. This allowed us to purchase this giant water station that you see behind us, the Water Monster, and our purpose in that was, of course, multifaceted. We wanted to be able to provide cold, clean, fresh water to folks, but also to eliminate plastic water bottles. So we are continuing to enhance our sustainability efforts, year after year, and Alpine Bank has been a big part of that this year, so we were able to do the water station. We're also working on vendor outreach and education with just trying to eliminate other things as we go, so plastic bags, plastic straws, styrofoam, things like that. So this year we focus more on education with the vendors, and then next year we're hoping to implement some new guidelines and just really try to be, more of a zero waste event.
thanks to them for sure.
Yes, so thank you to Alpine Bank. They do a lot of different sustainability initiatives, throughout Colorado, so not just the market. I know their employee green team does a ton of things. They're also actively green certified here in the community, and the town is hopefully going to be actively green certified by the end of September. We're working on that as well.
How exciting. So market wraps up today around 2 o'clock, and then there's talks of maybe a little bit of winter market action and some trick-or-treating, right?
Yes, of course, trick-or-treating. So October 30th is always our Halloween event. And it's a big one. We have folks from all over the Vail Valley and Eagle County that come to Minturn for it. So it's a big trick-or-treating night and just a lot of fun. And we do have a decorating contest here in town, so we have some prizes for that. Halloween's really a fun event, so October 30th. And then we'll be planning for some winter events as well.
So maybe the market might come back a little bit longer. And pretty neat also, we're going to wrap this up, but Minturn's celebrating 115 years. So
we are.
How exciting.
Stay tuned We'll be doing more interviews later and some ads and other marketing, but we are planning some fun festivities for our 115th anniversary coming up this winter.
I love it. Thanks for today. Thanks for the summer. So let's wrap this market up in style. Spend some time here today in Minturn for the final Minturn market of the summer. Then come by and visit Minturn every other day of the year. Thanks, Cindy.
Thank you.
Good to see you. We'll be right back.
Take the risk. Don't just watch it. Put your phone down and do it. Drip splash like the ice on the wrist. That's a call I can't miss. Let's do.
Here at PSI, we've been serving the Valley's plumbing, heating, and drain cleaning needs for over 18 years. We are expert technicians with the knowledge and training to provide prompt and professional maintenance and repair. Our fleet of vehicles are equipped with the most advanced technology and tools available today. PSI is committed to providing the best possible service and guarantee our work. Call us anytime, day or night. PSI is here for you 24/7, 365. We look forward to hearing from you.
Summer adventure begins in Beaver Creek. Hike, bike, jeep, climb, and discover the natural beauty of Beaver Creek Resort. Take in the alpine backdrop while jumping to new heights on the bungee trampoline and mining for treasures with gem panning. There's something for the whole family. Visit beavercreek.com/activities for more information.
Let us put you in the spirits.
If you want great customer service and amazing shopping experience, and we'll even hop in the truck and deliver your goods, then stick with the locals' favorite. Come on down to Avon Liquor.
Let us put you in the spirits.
This weather report is brought to you by TV8, streaming live on Facebook. Follow TV8 Vail for mountain reports, event coverage, live interviews, and more.
Today is going to be a beautiful day to take the Centennial Express up to Spruce Saddle there. You can get in one of the little gondola cars and it'll be all nice and dry. That sun is out right here, right now in Beaver Creek, and you could head up there, have lunch, maybe throw a game of Frisbee disc golf and have a day of it up there because it is beautiful out right now. And we're going to have a much sunnier day than we had yesterday. Only about a 20% chance of showers this afternoon, so much drier for all your activities today. We are going to warm up today to about 74 degrees, a few clouds here and there, but overall you should have a great day outside, really comfortable temperatures. And then tonight we are going to cool down to about 47 overnight tonight. That sun setting at 7:29, getting a little bit earlier every day. So get out early, enjoy it before that sun goes down, because you will feel that change in temperature. If you are looking to go up one of the hills today, you know, it will feel a little bit cooler once you get up mid-mountain, so dress appropriately. It's going to be 66 mid-mountain in Vail, 65 in Beaver Creek, 62 in Breckenridge just because of that higher elevation, 64 in Keystone. So just have that light jacket if you're headed out to explore some of those mountains today. And then get out today, because tomorrow we're going to have a little bit more rain coming into the forecast. So stay with us. We have another hour of Good Morning Vail headed your way.
Get up, get ready to start your day. The mountains are calling you out to play. Come on, we'll make you feel right at home. Good morning, Vail. See what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
So many fun, exciting things happening around today. So if you are just waking up and you are looking for a party, head on over to Vail at Lion's Head. Oktoberfest is going on today. That's going to be happening all day today. Live music, lots of fun for everyone, lots of really fun contests. Little German-inspired contests heading on out over there. They've got the Stein hoisting contest. They're going to have the best dressed. There is keg bowling going on, and that one is so much fun to watch or participate in. I'm always pretty enthralled by that one. I'm not really sure why, but lots of fun over there. Lots of really fun food and beers, and you know, it's fun for the whole family as they have lots of fun activities and events for the kiddos to participate in as well. Now, if you're just watching this and you're headed to maybe Avon today, well, that's okay, because next weekend they're going to have Oktoberfest in Vail Village. So if you can't make the Lion's Head one today, the following weekend you're going to have the one over in Vail Village. So lots of fun as well. Maybe you want to go this morning and get yourself some breakfast. Today is the last Minturn market for the summer. So definitely head over there. They've got so many fun different food vendors, and you can get breakfast, you can get lunch. They've got lots of really cool artisan crafts. I got a pair of pants over there the last time I was over there, but some really fun jewelry, lots of great produce and veggies to check out, as well as you can walk through the historic town of Minturn and check out some of the shops while you are over there as well. A great place to find that perfect present or memento to take back from vacation. And as I was saying earlier, there's fun events going on in Avon as well. So Eric's going to give us a little bit more information on some of the stuff going on down there.
Shopping and enjoying the Minturn market, maybe you're a little bit more athletic. Well, all day today and all day yesterday, the town of Avon has been holding a triathlon, a series of triathlons, and they're calling it Avon Fest, 970 Avon Fest. If you're waking up and maybe trying to go get yourself a little breakfast or brunch this morning, it's not brunch time yet, you may have noticed some police officers around the town or some road closures. Well, that's because the triathlons kicked off at 6:30 this morning. Can you believe that? It's still dark out, and these athletes have already started their day. Triathlon consisting of a run, a bike ride, and a swim. And they've got both men's and women's contests entrants. There's also a youth splash dash later this evening. And then this evening, free concert. It's Trout Steak Revival. Yes, that's right. Trout Steak Revival. I like trout. I like steak. I don't know if the trout steak is some sort of a a bull that swims or a giant trout that turns into a snake. I don't know, but it's being revived. They're actually bluegrass musicians. They won the Telluride Bluegrass Festival in 2017. So they're fairly critically acclaimed here in the state of Colorado. They really mountain-inspired bluegrass music. Totally free concert this evening in Avon. Why would you want to miss it? And at 6:30 p.m., right before the concert, that's when the Beer Mile kicks off. I'm not sure what that is at the Avon Fest. I hope it's having to run a mile while also drinking a beer. That sounds like a great Saturday activity before bluegrass kicks off. And we got a fun rest of Good Morning Vail in store for you. We're going to take a short break, come back with a look at your local weather.
At the Alzheimer's Association Walk to End Alzheimer's, we carry flowers that signify why we want to end the disease. And we walk so that one day there will be a white flower for Alzheimer's first survivor. Join the fight at alz.org/walk.
Sign up today for the Walk to End Alzheimer's event at the Brush Creek Pavilion in Eagle on Saturday, September the 28th at 10 a.m. For more information and to register your team, please visit alz.org/walk. All aboard!
Step on, take a look around, and take a listen. Relax to the rhythm of the train on the tracks. For the kids, and the kid in all of us, the Leadville, Colorado and Southern Railroad.
There's something fresh going on at the Coyote Cafe. Sip an all-natural margarita and share some Coyote nachos. Really hungry? Jump into these fresh sizzling fajitas or one of our classically prepared Mexican dishes. Try our fresh, never frozen half-pound burger, classic blue cheese, or go ahead and throw a little bacon on there. Not enough? You gotta try the signature Chili 14, 7 fresh peppers and 7 dried chilies combined to blow your mind. Freshen things up at the Coyote Cafe, Beaver Creek's first restaurant and bar.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We're for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% off on over 50 of the best designer brands as you stroll through our 3 beautiful shopping villages.
Find your new floor today. We can install it right away. Our full-time staff of professionals will install your new floor to the highest quality standards. Your new floor comes with a lifetime installation guarantee. With over 150 choices of beautiful hardwood floors and luxurious carpet in stock now, you'll find the perfect new floor for your home. Because at Rugs Benedict, we know floors. This weather report is brought to you by Triumph Mountain Properties, luxury vacation rentals and residential property management in the Vail Valley.
I love it when that rain clears out of here just in time to have a great weekend. And we are going to have some great weather today for you. So hopefully you can get outside and enjoy some of what is going on all around us. So we're going to be warming up today, much drier, only a 20% chance of showers, warming up to about 74 degrees this afternoon, which is just perfect temperatures for mountain biking, hiking, running a triathlon, whatever you want to get outside and do. Although we are sort of going into that fall cycle with cool mornings and cool evenings. So that sun is going to be setting just a little bit earlier, cooling down to 47 degrees for our low overnight tonight with that sun setting at 7:29. So get out early, enjoy all the day, and be ready for that cool evening tonight. Have that light light jacket with you if you are headed out and about today. If you are traveling up and down the I-70 corridor today, much drier throughout the state overall today. Still warm temperatures in Denver with a high of 89, 77 in Vail, 74 in Avon, and 81 to the west of us in Eagle. For the most part, about 20% chance of showers throughout. So usually those clouds building as we get to the later part of the afternoon. Although enjoy it today, because tomorrow that moisture is back in the forecast. Won't be long before that rain switches over to snow, but tomorrow we're looking at a high of 71 for your Sunday with that 50% chance of showers. And then as we move into the beginning of the week, that sunshine comes back out. So if you're looking for something fun to do, next we're going to check back in with Eric and see how you can have an epic weekend.
We're going to kick off our epic weekend this Saturday with Crested Butte, one of my favorite mountains down in southern Colorado. Now, they are known for having some incredibly steep groomed ski terrain and also some incredible mountain bike terrain in the summer. Now, that steep groomed ski terrain turns into some fast and flowy
Do something great for you at Simply Massage. Get any 60-minute session for $89. Buy 5 sessions and get 1 free. With 4 mountain locations, relaxation is just a step away.
Lion's Head Jewelers. A mainstay of Lion's Head Village for more than a decade, our 4,000 square foot gallery is home to the largest selection of one-of-a-kind designer jewelry in the Vail Valley. Come see our breathtaking array of museum-quality fossils, meteorites, and collectible minerals. Explore Lion's Head Jewelers. Spend an afternoon with us. You'll come in as a customer and leave as a friend.
Let us put you in the spirits. Avon Liquor.
Hey guys, I'm looking for some amazing craft beer.
We got it!
Hi, I'm looking for the best wine selection in the Vail Valley.
That's us!
I'm looking for great customer service and an awesome rewards program.
They got it!
So if you want great customer service, an amazing shopping experience, and we'll even hop in the truck and deliver your goods, then stick with the locals' favorite. Come on down to Avon Liquor.
And let us put you in the spirits.
Vail's most talented architects, builders, and interior design firms are creating some of the most spectacular homes in America. And our cameras will take you inside these homes and introduce you to Vail's most respected real estate companies specializing in high-end properties. Watch the Vail Home Show each day right here on Vail's TV8 or online. And remember, you can catch this show on the web anytime at vailhomeshow.com.
Introducing a boost to your workout water. Electrolytes meet vitamins B, C, and E. With no artificial sweeteners, this is the new Propel Vitamin Boost.
Everyone gets so excited for snow this time of year up here in the mountains, and I'll tell you what, now is the time to go ahead and get yourself figured out, buy your Epic Pass, because there's not just one Epic Pass. There is something for everyone, thusly titled Epic for Everyone. So you can buy everything right now. You can customize it. You know, if you live down in Denver and you're thinking, oh, you know, I don't want to get a pass because I only come up 1 or 2, maybe 3 times a year. Well, that's okay. You can do your Epic Pass where you just buy 3 days, buy 2 days, buy what works for you. They have a bunch of different varieties, as well as they have a couple different, they've got the Epic Local, they've got a bunch of different passes now where if you don't think you're going to come all the way up to all the mountains all the time, you can buy the Keystone Plus Pass. Lots of fun options for everyone, as well as great deals for our military and service members as well. So there's no excuses. Get them now, because if you end up waiting, it's going to cost you so much more. And not only that, you're going to have the whole hassle of having to do your tickets online or going to the ticket office. Next year, when you come up with your Epic Pass, if you just come up for a day, you can go to those really cool kiosks and just print it out and go right up into the lift line. So check it out. Now, this gets even better. Like I said, there's something for everyone, and Vail Resorts doesn't forget the school kids. So right now, if you are a kindergartner through 5th grader, they give you the Epic School Kids Pass, which is free for the kiddos. They get 4 days at the best resorts in Colorado. And new this year, they actually get 4 days at Crested Butte. But that's also 4 days at Beaver Creek, at Vail, at Keystone, at Breckenridge. So that is a lot of terrain for those little legs to cover. And if skiing is something that's new for your kindergartner, maybe you're just starting to get them into it, well, you can also get 1 free rental package and 1 free lesson with this, because I always say it's so hard to teach your own children. They don't want to learn from you. Put them in ski school for the day, get them that lesson. They get to learn the lingo, and then they can take you out and show you around, and they have that whole new confidence, especially when they're learning in Hay Meadow Park here in Beaver Creek. One of the best areas. It is so kid friendly. Now with the ice cream parlor up there, it's a huge confidence builder for the little kids. Terrific magic carpets all over around there, and they just have so much fun. And there's some awesome deals now too, where in Beaver Creek they guarantee that they can teach your littlest skiers how to ski in 3 days. They can graduate to the Hay Meadow lift, and if not, the 4th lesson is on them. And for the older kids, they can do 3 days and graduate them up to Red Buffalo. So really fun options for your whole family here. We're going to take a closer look at some of the Hay Meadow Park areas.
Welcome to Hay Meadow Park, Beaver Creek's beginner-friendly learning area located at the base of the resort. There truly is no better place to learn to ski and ride. In Hay Meadow Park, students and instructors benefit from a safe and controlled learning environment, ideal for building up confidence and progressing on the slopes. A dedicated, beginner-friendly gondola allows students to comfortably ascend to the top of the park. Here, smart terrain features guide students through the learning process, helping them to pick up the basics and hone their skills on the snow. The Ranch, Hay Meadow's kid-friendly restaurant, offers healthy, satisfying cuisine that adds to the learning adventure. Gentle sloping terrain, magic carpets, and groomed runs make learning here fun and effective. Plus, there are special surprises around every corner. And plenty of sweet treats along the way. Enroll your kids in Beaver Creek Ski School, where we promise that by the 3rd consecutive day of lessons, ages 5 to 6 will be skiing or riding Hay Meadow Park, and ages 7 to 14 will graduate to Red Buffalo Park.
This weather report is brought to you by Good Morning Vail, live and on demand with any streaming TV service. Use the YouTube app in Apple TV and more to search TV8 Vail.
Slightly overcast a little further west of us at the Eagle County Regional Airport. You know, if you're tired of that 2-hour drive from DIA, book a flight to Eagle County Regional Airport, stop your way into Gypsum and Eagle on your way to Vail. It just saves so much time, so much more convenient rather, to head on over to the Eagle County Regional Airport. Looking at the temperatures a little more localized here in Avon and the base of Vail, starting off at 47 degrees today, getting as high as 74 degrees today. Very warm, still feeling like summer for the moment. Just 20% chance of some afternoon showers. Looking on into the evening, temperatures should be declining to about 47 degrees for the low, sun setting at about 7:30 p.m. as the days slowly get shorter as we make our way through summer and into the fall season. Can't wait to see the leaves this year, always beautiful. If you're getting onto one of our 4 primary I-70 corridor resorts, enjoying one of the last weekends of being able to ride the gondolas and chairlifts with some scenic views. Expect temperatures to be mid-60s for Vail and Beaver Creek and lower 60s for Breckenridge and Keystone. Now looking ahead to the next 5 days, stepping into our weather time machine here, traveling into the future, temperatures will be steadily declining throughout the course of the week, kind of bottoming out at about 64 degrees on Wednesday and Thursday. Expect about a 50% chance of afternoon showers tomorrow, so quite prominent showers tomorrow. Now we're going to check in with Michelle, who is on an epic morning adventure around Beaver Creek.
Epic Morning is brought to you by Christie Sports Local Bike Shop, with the Valley's newest full-service bike shop in Westvale and rental bikes available in Vail Village.
I'm just moseying around Beaver Creek Village, and I'm right here in front of Christie Sports, which is one of my favorite places to stop through. But right across from me here in Beaver Creek, there's this huge green construction fence, and everyone walks around going, what's happening? What's happening back there? Well, this is going to be so much more than our new bus stop. This is going to be a really fun gathering area, and the really cool part about it is it's going to have seating that takes you all the way down Creekside. It's going to be massive. So it's still going to have a shelter, you know, in the wintertime if you're waiting for one of those buses to come pick you up here where they drop everyone off and everyone sort of meets up. They'll have the fireplace and a nice covered shelter area. So when we are getting those massive snowfalls, which you know is on the way for this area, but in the springtime and in the summertime, you're gonna have this really nice outdoor al fresco, just sitting area down beside the water there. So absolutely something spectacular coming our way for this winter. Stay with us, we'll be right back with more Good Morning Vail.
Engel & Volkers is committed to providing the highest level of service to buyers and sellers in the Vail Valley. With decades of experience marketing Vail Valley properties, we are backed by a global company with over 800 offices and 10,000 agents worldwide. This extensive international network offers unparalleled national and international exposure for our most exclusive listings. To learn more, stop by our Vail Village or Beaver Creek offices and meet with one of our exceptional advisors.
At the Alzheimer's Association Walk to End Alzheimer's, we carry flowers that signify why we want to end the disease. And we walk so that one day there will be a white flower for Alzheimer's first survivor. Join the fight at alz.org/walk.
Sign up today for the Walk to End Alzheimer's event at the Brush Creek Pavilion in Eagle on Saturday, September the 28th at 10 a.m. For more information and to register your team, please visit alz.org/walk.
Nest Furnishings and Consignment, located in the heart of the Vail Valley. Nest offers a variety of beautiful, affordably priced home furnishings, art, and accessories for your mountain home. Henredon, Restoration Hardware, Ralph Lauren, just to name a few brands available at Nest. Decorate your mountain home at Nest Furnishings and Consignment. Consignment redefined.
The extraordinary is a promise only Beaver Creek can deliver. The extraordinary is filled with infinite ways to spend your time together, where thoughtful details create a place for you to truly belong. And one-of-a-kind experiences are shared together. Beaver Creek. Belong in the extraordinary.
All right, we've had a fabulous summer here in the Valley, and it's been, you know, a little hard to keep track of the time. It's gone by fast. Well, if you're having trouble keeping track of the time, you're going to want to step on to Betteridge, catch up with Lance Frey, who's brought some of the most incredible timepieces, maybe the most incredible timepiece I've ever seen.
I think this is the one that's caught your eye the most of anything I've ever brought. This might be it.
It started with the color of this band. It was like, oh,
we're going to save that to the end.
All right, leave them in suspense.
So today I decided to do a little bit of a theme, and we did titanium. It's a metal that a lot of watch brands use for a lot of different reasons. It's a lightweight material. It's very resilient. It hides scratches very easy compared to stainless steel. And it has a really kind of cool color. It's a little darker color, so it's got a little more uniqueness to it. So there's a lot of qualities that people like using titanium in their watches. Very, very strong. So today I brought you 3 versions of titanium that 3 of our top watch companies carry, and I thought they were really cool. So the first piece we have here, this is a piece by IWC. This is a company that started 1850s in America, went to Switzerland, started their factories. Now it's a Swiss-made watch, American-born, but this is a really cool piece. This is titanium, the big pilot. This is about a 45 millimeter watch. It is a good-sized timepiece. I don't know if you can see that on TV. It's got the big crown. That is intentional, so you can easily set this thing, even if you have gloves on. This one, what also kind of makes this really cool is it has a power reserve. That little sub-dial in there tells you how many days of power you have left in this thing before you have to wind it.
Oh, interesting.
So that's a really cool feature, I think, when you come to mechanical watches. And all these are going to be mechanical watches.
Yeah.
So that really cool piece.
Very elegant.
It is.
Despite the fact that it's
a
large frame, like that band just adds a nice classy touch to it.
I agree. This one here is a piece by Panerai. This company is an Italian company, again, started in the 1850s. They only made watches for the Italian Navy. So they're all meant to be waterproof. This is another big one and shows on TV. This is 47 millimeters, titanium case, blue dial, completely waterproof. It has their signature covered crown on here for protection. So you're not knocking that crown at all. This is kind of what they're known for. This is a Luminor submersible. And again, one of the probably most popular pieces they have is the Luminor. They really started popularity in the 1980s. It took a while, but here they are. And then here it is. This is yours.
Oh, a Bulgari, too. Oh,
so this piece
nice.
is really cool. This is by Bulgari. This is their Finissimo Octo. Because of the shape, you can kind of see. This piece is a skeleton piece, so you can see the movement on this thing. And what is also really cool, and I'm going to try to turn it so maybe you can see, this is the thinnest movement on the market right now. So you can see how absolutely incredibly thin that is. And it's really kind of a feat in timepiece making, because to get a movement that thin is pretty incredible. But
and it's see-through.
And it's completely see-through.
It's see-through. It's so cool.
Yep. Front and back is an exhibition, back and front, so you can see right through this thing, see all the inner workings, see the movements as it goes. So it's a very cool piece.
And then this navy band, so you're saying it's alligator, right?
Yep. This is alligator.
Yeah.
It is an alligator strap. It does not have the normal shininess that a lot of alligator straps. They kind of did this rubberized effect on it, which I've not seen any other companies do. Very cool and very unique to this watch. This one is one of 200 pieces made worldwide.
Yeah, we noticed that it's actually engraved on the side, so you know which one you got.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, that's really cool. Oh, that's amazing.
Could be yours.
It could be yours today for the low price of, what was that? I think it was 20-something thousand. If only, Lance.
Yeah, exactly.
One day we'll make it famous here.
I agree.
So I just love the variations of kind of the really bold, really classy, and then just quite elegant.
Absolutely. We have tons more in different watches. We have a titanium in a brand called Tudor. It's a sister company of Rolex. So it's not just these 3. It's just I happened to grab these 3. They're really across the board.
Yeah.
So come in and take a look, definitely.
Yeah. Well, thanks for joining us, Lance.
Thank you.
I appreciate it. Stop on into Betteridge if you are wandering around Vale Village today, maybe in Oktoberfest in Lion's Head. Head a little east to Vale Village. Betteridge is in the Solaris area, or the big activity center. These aren't just the only timepieces they've had. They've got a ton of them, and you get to hang out with Lance. And we got plenty more Good Morning Vale in store for you right after this.
This weather report is brought to you by Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park. Elevate your adventure this summer at America's only mountaintop theme park.
What a beautiful day down in Glenwood. A great day to go hit up the Caverns and Adventure Park down there. wonderful weather for it. Really nice and cool and sunny, much drier than what we had yesterday. We are starting off a little chilly this morning. We're right about 47 or so right now, but it is warming up fast, especially when you are out in the sunshine. We're going to be hitting a high this afternoon of about 74, and again, much drier today. Only a 20% chance of showers, so great temperatures to get outside, go have yourself an adventure at the adventure park. And if you do have that slight chance of a shower, you can just go head into one of the caves and check out all the really cool stalagmites and things they have in there. It's a lot of fun for the whole family. Now, that sun is going to be setting a little bit earlier again every day now. Sun is setting at 7:29 today. So get your plans, get out there, get earlier, bring a nice light jacket with you because it will get chilly as that sun goes down. We're going to have an overnight low tonight of about 47. So get out, enjoy the day while you can. If you are traveling along I-70, it's going to be pretty dry throughout Colorado. So enjoy it today because tomorrow that moisture comes back in with a 50% chance of showers. But then we dry out again for the work week. Temperatures in the low 70s, upper 60s as we move through this next week. So we're definitely starting to flow into that fall cycle. Now I'm here beside the river, which is just so beautiful and clean. And at Vail Resorts, we're doing our best to keep our environment its best. So we're going to check in next with Eric and find out a little bit more about Vail's Epic Promise.
Summer adventure begins in Beaver Creek. Hike, bike, jeep, climb, and discover the natural beauty of Beaver Creek Resort. Take in the alpine backdrop while jumping to new heights on the bungee trampoline and mining for treasures with gem panning. There's something for the whole family. Visit beavercreek.com/activities for more information.
49 degrees, 365 days a year. This is the wine cellar at Beaver Liquors. I've got David Courtney, the owner. Thanks for taking us downstairs today and showing us this amazing space. Tell us about it.
Yeah, so this space is actually 15 feet underground, and it's about 3,000 square feet. So when we're pumping, we have 1,700 different wines, but typically between 1,300 and 1,500 from everywhere that you can imagine. So the nice thing about this being underground is it stays temperate. So like you just said, hey, we're right now when we're filming this, we're at the end of January, beginning of February. It's about 49 or 50, but it never goes above 56 or 57 down here, which is extremely important for fine wines.
And you did say that what kills that wine is that dramatic heat to cold to heat to cold, but if you can keep it constant, it's going to make the wine last that much longer.
Yeah, the fluctuation is the wine killer. Long ago, when I first came to the store, we actually challenged people to buy wine from my store and buy wine from another store, and I guaranteed my wine tasted better just because of the way we stored it.
Wow. So your selection down here, you had mentioned earlier on in the interview, on a busy time, about 1,700 different offerings. From all over the world, is that what we're looking at? Do you have a focus? Like, what's hot right now for wine?
So what's hot right now, there's a few categories. So Portugal right now, believe it or not, is what I've been saying is the Malbec of 15 years ago. So Portuguese red still wines, everybody thinks of port and sweet. These wines are not like that. Okay. You can get a $12 bottle of Portuguese wine that kills it. And then, so right now we're looking at the 2016 vintage in the Rhone, so Châteauneuf-du-Pape and Côte d'Arones, those are a little bit on the higher end, but that's what's pumping right now, Mark.
I love it. David, thanks for your time.
Thank you.
You might want to make it down here to the wine cellar at Beaver Liquors in Avon, or check out their website, beaverliquors.com. We'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Dan Saline, owner of Carrots Jewelers, located on East Meadow Drive in Vail Village. I've been a custom jeweler in Vail for more than 38 years. At Carrots, our passion is designing exclusive custom jewelry that features one-of-a-kind designs. Stop in and visit Carrots, a working studio gallery of fine art jewelry. To learn more about our custom designs, call 970-476-4760 or visit our website, carrotsvail.com.
Well, Vail Resorts lives in mountain communities that thrive off of having the proper weather seasonally. That means we want snow in the winter, we want great sun in the summer to encourage summer visitors. And that's why it's very important for Vail Resorts to be quite consistent and concerned about the climate. And as a result, they've initiated their Epic Promise sort of a foundation and an overall goal. So their commitment is to have a zero carbon footprint by the year 2030. Now, this was initiated in 2017, and since this commitment was initiated, they have since removed any straws from their food and beverage areas. Now, straws create a large amount of plastic waste. And if you're familiar with what's going on in the Pacific Ocean right now, plastic waste is a huge concern. So it's great to not have any more plastic straws at food and beverage. If you would like a straw, they have compostable straws available upon request. Then another big thing that all resorts produce are paper trail maps. It's just such a familiar thing. You go to the resort, you go to the lift ticket window, you get yourself a trail map. Well, Vail Resorts is making a commitment to digitize all trail maps. That's why the Epic Mix app is such a great resource. You can also text Emma, their digital assistant, at 74447, and she'll tell you various things about the mountain and where to go, so you don't quite need a trail map as much. That's great news. Now we got a little video showing Vail's Epic Promise and Epic Promise commitment.
What would it look like to make an epic promise to our planet? At Vail Resorts, everything we do is driven by the spectacular natural environments that we operate in. The environment is our business and our passion, and it's why we are making a commitment to protect our local natural resources and address the most pressing global environmental challenge. Today, we are setting a goal to achieve a zero net operating footprint by 2030.
It's a commitment to zero net carbon emissions by 2030, zero waste to landfill, and zero operating impact on our forests and habitat.
Since 2008, our existing operations achieved a 19% reduction in energy usage.
Now, we're committing to another 15% improvement in our efficiency.
To make this happen, we're investing $25 million in capital on energy-saving projects.
We're committing to purchasing 100% of our electricity from clean, renewable energy sources.
We'll strive for zero waste by working with our communities, partners, and guests to maximize recycling and composting.
And we'll protect these beautiful places by minimizing the impact of any future development and planting or restoring an acre of forest for every acre of forest that's been displaced.
It's our epic promise to our employees, to the communities in which we work, to our guests, and to our planet. And it's going to require the innovation, passion, and dedication of all of us to get to zero. This is what epic looks like.
This weather report is brought to you by TV8, streaming live on Facebook. Follow TV8 Vail for mountain reports, event coverage, live interviews, and more.
That is a look at Redtail this morning, home of the birds of prey. And it is a great morning here in Beaver Creek. I am enjoying all this sunshine that we have going on. We're going to have a much clearer day than we had yesterday, a lot less showers. We're going to be warming up this afternoon to about 74 degrees today. So nice and comfortable, and only a 20% chance of showers today. So much drier as well for you to get out there, enjoy everything going on. And if you are headed over to Avon for the 970 Avon Fest, the bike portion of the triathlon is finished. So those roads are currently back open, a little easier to navigate through town. Now tonight, have a light jacket with you if you're headed out there to see those concerts, because it is going to cool down to about 47 degrees tonight, as well as If you are headed up mid-mountain at one of our other resorts, we're going to be looking at 66 in Vail, 65 in Beaver Creek, 62 in Breckenridge, and 64 over in Keystone. So some gorgeous temperatures to really get outside, go for that bike ride, go for that hike, or maybe just go to Oktoberfest and enjoy those beers. I always feel like if the weather is just that little bit cooler, it's much more comfortable enjoying a beer. But you know, all this moisture has been great for us because it has really reduced our fire danger. And that is something that is a big thing in the mountains. So we're gonna have a closer look at some fire mitigation.
Adventure Park. Take a ride on the tram all the way to the Rocky Mountain top. It's awesome! Swing over the canyon, you'll swear you're gonna drop. Thrills, adventure, family fun. Get here just as fast as your car will run. Tons of fun here waiting for you at Glenwood Cabins Adventure Park. It's awesome! All aboard!
Step on, take a look around, and take a listen. Relax to the rhythm of the train on the tracks. For the kids, and the kid in all of us, the Leadville, Colorado and Southern Railroad.
Engel & Volkers is committed to providing the highest level of service to buyers and sellers in the Vail Valley. With decades of experience marketing Vail Valley properties, we are backed by a global company with over 800 offices and 10,000 agents worldwide. This extensive international network offers unparalleled national and international exposure for our most exclusive listings. To learn more, stop by our Vail Village or Beaver Creek offices and meet with one of our exceptional advisors.
Well, we had a little bit of moisture last evening, but don't let that fool you. Recently, we've had very dry, very warm weather with very low humidity, and that means the fire danger level has increased as we've approached the fall time. And as those leaves start changing and falling to the ground, that further increases the risk of potential wildfires. So it's very important to keep some certain things in mind if you are going out and camping or just exploring around the various mountain communities that we have. So the first thing to sort of focus in on is going to be open pit fires. Now these are allowed in your backyard if you have the proper containment device around them, as well as a hose close by or a fire extinguisher close by in case any of the embers do come out of the fire. Now if you are out camping and you have a fire, you want to make sure that you are quite aware of the coals after you've put out the fire. That's the biggest concern. It's not while the fire is active. It's as you've put out the fire, you're going to want to really stir up those coals. You're going to want to douse it with water. You're going to want to stir them up again until they're cool to the touch, because those coals can reignite very quickly if it's low humidity and we get some wind. So we are currently on a stage 1 fire restriction. So that's essentially why we just can't have big open fires without caution. And what this also means is that you should definitely not just throw your cigarette butt out of your car if you're driving, because that could land in the grass and ignite a blaze. No tracer rounds if you're out at the Minturn or Gypsum shooting areas, just regular ammunition. And then of course no fireworks right now. Now we're going to check out a little video about the town of Vail's wildfire preparedness.
This is a public service announcement for the town of Vail regarding town evacuation policies in the case of an emergency.
evacuation. Please leave your home now.
Effective immediately, emergency officials have issued an evacuation order for all persons. If you are displaced by the evacuation,
When you are alerted of an evacuation, don't panic. If you are on Vail Mountain, you should remain in a Vail Mountain facility. Vail Resort Security is responsible for organizing shelter in mountain buildings or moving people to a safe location. Evacuation by public transportation. Respond to the nearest bus stop. Citizens will then be transported to an evacuation center. Citizens who self-evacuate should indicate they have vacated their residence by displaying a large white object inside their home. They should also turn on the porch light. Bring your pets so they will be taken care of. Safe zone. If residents are unable to evacuate in a wildfire, they should go to a pre-planned safe zone, such as a large field that is clear of brush and far away from trees. West Vail Mall, parking structures, Ford Park Fields, Vail Mountain School Fields, Bighorn Park. Self-evacuation by vehicle. Exit the area or neighborhood in the safest direction. Respond to the predetermined evacuation center, such as the Village Transportation Center. If you or a loved one are functional and access needs and will need a little extra help, you should pre-identify a network of neighbors to help provide the necessary assistance. If they are not able to assist, please call 911 to reach the Vail Police Department or Eagle County Paramedic Services so they can transport you appropriately.
In the event of an emergency evacuation, please follow these simple steps that have been laid out. Have a family and personal plan. It's our goal to ensure that everyone is out of harm's way, both our citizens and guests. Please sign up for ecalert.org for important text messages. For additional information on evacuation plans, please visit vailgov.com or eaglecounty.us. Thank you.
Adventure Park. Take a ride on the tram all the way to the Rocky Mountain top. It's awesome! Swing over the canyon, you'll swear you're gonna drop. Thrills, adventure, family fun. Get here just as fast as your car will run. Tons of fun here waiting for you at Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park. It's awesome!
When your energy is spent, but there's so much more you want to do. New Starbucks Triple Shot Energy. 225 milligrams of caffeine for the energy to do what matters to you. What gives you energy?
Hi, I'm Dan Talene, owner of Carrots Jewelers in Vail Village. I've been a custom jeweler in Vail for more than 35 years. Here at Carrots, our passion is exclusive custom jewelry, and we take pride in our one-of-a-kind designs. Carrots is a working studio gallery of fine art jewelry, accented with selected paintings, sculpture, and ceramics. For more on our custom designs, call 476-4760 or visit our website at carrotsvail.com.
Do something great for you at Simply Massage. Get any 60-minute session for $89. Buy 5 sessions and get 1 free. With 4 mountain locations, relaxation is just a step away.
This weather report is brought to you by Good Morning Vail, live and on demand with any streaming TV service. Use the YouTube app in Apple TV and more to search TV8 Vail.
Old school cars, they're all over Vail this weekend as the Vail Automotive Classic lines through Vail Village. It's a great weekend to be in Vail. They've got Lions Head Village Oktoberfest going on, Vail Village, the Automotive Classic, and you truly see some incredible vehicles. So if you're a gearhead, Vail is the place to be. I saw a DeLorean there one time. That's super cool. That's the Back to the Future car. It's the one Michael J. Fox flies around in. It's lovely stuff. I love Back to the Future. Anyway, great weather in store for us over the course of the next 5 days. We got a 50% chance of precipitation tomorrow, but then temperatures slowly declining. Look at this, all the way down to 64 degrees by Wednesday and Thursday. And to me, that means fall is approaching. Fall is in the air. I wouldn't be surprised to wake up on Wednesday or Thursday morning after getting to those mid-30 overnight lows and see some brown and gold start on the trees. Oh my gosh, there's nothing better than fall hikes here in our valley. So get yourself amped up for some fun fall hikes coming up in just a little bit. We got a little bit more Good Morning Vail in store for you. We're going to catch up with Michelle Seamer next. She's got our book report. We're going to learn more about the Eagle Valley Library District.
The book report is brought to you by the Eagle Valley Library District. Read, learn, grow.
I love everything that our Eagle Valley Library District does, and if you've not heard about the Spark Studio, man, this place is so cool. So normally this is going to be in the Eagle branch of the libraries, but currently it is over in Gypsum just because of the remodel that is happening in Eagle. However, it will return to Eagle in the fall, in another month or so, as they finish that renovation and expansion. So the cool part about the Spark Studio is it's all about learning by doing. So they have a 3D printer you can explore with, a professional camcorder set. They have all sorts of this really cool equipment that anyone can use. Now, if you do want to go check out some of the stuff that they have there, call the library, make yourself an appointment. If you have children, you can bring your kids that are going to be 5 all the way to 18 with you. You sign the release, you go in, you check it out, and then you're good to use it. So a lot of fun, definitely on a rainy day, fun to check out. Now, if it's not a rainy day, you can get out and have yourself an epic weekend, and we're going to be telling you how to do that in just a couple minutes.
Beaver Creek's first and only family-owned restaurant, Coyote Cafe, has become a staple in the village over the last 30 years for its laid-back atmosphere, fresh Mexican cuisine, and delicious scratch-made cocktails. Fuel your days on the slopes with inventive tacos from our new taqueria menu, signature fajita dishes, tasty kids items, and more. Join us for lunch, dinner, and après specials. 7 days a week. Call ahead for reservations.
Continuing our tour day epics to give you the best weekend you can possibly have. We're going to head on over to Summit County now, check in with Breckenridge and Keystone. I'm going to start things off with Breckenridge because they have one of my favorite events of the year going on next weekend, September 12th through the 15th. It's the Breckenridge Wine Classic. If you're a wino like myself, this is a can't miss event, and tickets do sell out. So that's why we want to mention it before we get into next week. So you want to buy your tickets to this because there's only so much wine in Breckenridge to go around. It's only a one-road town. You can't fit a ton of wine in Breckenridge. Come on, kids. The Wine Classic takes over Main Street. There's parades. Almost every business in the town of Breckenridge has deals going on for the Wine Classic. So it's not just a great time to check out various wines from around the world. It's also a great time to go shopping around Breckenridge. And if a little bit more athletic activities is more your style, well, Keystone has 2 incredible golf courses. They've got the River Course and the Ranch Course, both pars right around a 71 to 72. And the great deal that Keystone has for golfing, you get unlimited play the same day that you buy your round of golf. So that means if you buy a round of 18 at the River Course, you can also play 36 holes at the Ranch Course. Get your day started early and just play all day long, just over and over and over if you're really into golfing. And with the high quality of the courses at Keystone, you're likely going to want to keep experiencing it over and over so you can perfect those golf scores. I would be a little too tired after 18 holes. I don't know about you, it takes me like 6 hours to finish a round of golf. I don't know how you could do more than one round over the course of the day, but hey, I'm a snowboarder, not a golfer. It's a great sport though. Well, now we're going to check in with Michelle Seymour.
Lots of fun things to still do over in Vail as well on the weekend. So what you want to do over in Vail is get yourself an adventure pass, and that gives you unlimited time and rides up at the Adventure Center up there. So lots of fun things. The ropes course is one of the coolest things, and especially if you go as a family, you can all race each other who has the best time. Of course, they have the Forest Flyer Mountain Coaster. Lots of really fun things to do if you go up there. Now, this is open on the weekends currently, and you know, you get to take that nice scenic chairlift ride up there where you get to start to watch all that foliage starting to change. So the really nice thing about this as well is, you know, they realize that, you know, some of the smaller kids may not be able to do some of these more adventurous attractions. So they price the passes based on if you are taller than 54 inches or whether you are tinier. And if you are tinier, they have lots of different passes for the littler kids as well. So one of the really important things though, if you do want to head up there and check out some of the fun adventures you can do, the ropes courses, just make sure you wear closed-toed shoes, because you're going to need those to head up there and have that adventure. Now, here in Beaver Creek, there are some other adventures, maybe slightly more geared towards mom and dad. They have these Beaver Creek wine excursions. Now, these are really cool. Go to the Adventure Center and they'll get you all checked out for that. But basically, you take a guided hike of the mountain. You go up and you go from Beano's up to Beaver Lake. Absolutely beautiful, with a guide who can tell you all about the local flora and fauna. Really fun. And then you return to Beano's and you have some wine and cheese, and you just get to talk about all those great things you saw while you were out there doing that. Now, if you're thinking to yourself, oh, I don't know if I want to hike all the way up there, well, you can also do the 4x4 excursion as well if you're not ready to drive it, or maybe you have someone who is older in your group and can't handle the hike. So a great way to check it out. The Adventure Center has all your information, whether you do it by 4x4 or hiking. So stay with us. Lots more Good Morning Vail coming your way.
Only the best. Lion's Head Jewelry Fossil and Mineral Gallery, voted top 50 designer jewelry retailer in the country by JCK in 2009, featuring the largest collection of fine, designer, traditional, and contemporary jewelry. Lion's Head Jewelers, the most unique collection of decorative art in the Vail Valley. Lion's Head Jewelers, museum quality collection of fossils, minerals, and meteorites dated 40 to 500 million years old. Lion's Head Jewelers, located in Lion's Head on the corner of the ice skating rink.
Nest Furnishings and Consignment, located in the heart of the Vail Valley. Nest offers a variety of beautiful, affordably priced home furnishings, art, and accessories for your mountain home. Henredon, Restoration Hardware, Ralph Lauren, just to name a few brands available at Nest. Decorate your mountain home at Nest Furnishings and Consignment. Consignment redefined.
The extraordinary is a promise only Beaver Creek can deliver. The extraordinary is filled with infinite ways to spend your time together, where thoughtful details create a place for you to truly belong. And one-of-a-kind experiences are shared together. Beaver Creek. Belong in the extraordinary.
So many things to do today in the Valley, but first, head on over to Minturn. Go check out the Minturn Market. It's the final weekend for the Minturn Market this weekend. Plenty of fun food vendors over there, as well as some great shopping. Minturn's such a quirky, great town. So head on over to the Minturn Market today. And tune in live tomorrow, starting at 7 a.m. for your Sunday edition of Good Morning Vail. We're going to be learning more about the Epic Promise Week and just some great stuff. Get out there and make the most of this lovely Saturday.